Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's YouTube channel. My name is John Jordan and today we're doing our first time user experience play. This is where we play a game for the first time, thus it being the first time user experience. That kind of gives it away really. So the game we're looking at today is the new game from Wooga. So Wooga is a German developer best known for some match 3 games, Diamond Dash being one of them. Done a few other games, hidden object games as well, but the game we're looking at now, as we can see here, is a match game, but as we can see it's a little bit different. Looking like that's more than 3 we're matching there. It's a match 4 game. As you can see from the rest of the screen, it is uses the Futurama characters. So Futurama was the animated series that the creator of The Simpsons, Matt Groening, made after he made The Simpsons. Not quite as successful as The Simpsons, but like a bit more cult. I would guess it's described as. So anyway, look, we'll swap these drones to do our match 4. And there we go. So this is obviously very much the tutorial. We're not even in a proper kind of gameplay mode really. We're in this kind of weird little sandboxy thing. Match groups of 4 drones. Okay, so we get the idea. We're matching groups of 4. 3 more moves, finish the simulation. It's actually quite a nice way of doing the tutorial. So the tutorial is kind of set up to be, you're not playing the game, but this is a tutorial. That's why this is a little simulation. So there we go. Wait, and we have the sparky little characteristics. Fry's brains. This is Fry, obviously. I guess the interesting thing with Futurama is using it to make a game is how strong is it as a brand for people? How strong is it globally? Obviously, I guess in North America and Europe there are a certain group of people who watched it. I can't say I watched loads of them. I have watched some of them. Whether I can remember who Fry and Bender and the other people are, I'm sure I'll be told who they are. Okay. Obviously Bender's the star, really, isn't he? A crazy robot, foul mouth, drunkard, as all robots should be. Okay. So I think when people said there's going to be a Futurama game, everyone was very excited. When they heard it was a match 4 game, they were a little less excited and wondered how that was going to work. Knowing a little bit about how Wooga works, they spent a lot of time. They spent a lot of time prototyping games. So they've had, I think, a few different. Not attempts is the wrong word, but they designed a few different games using the Futurama IP. So they probably tried many different types of games, genre types. And they come up with this match 4 as being the one that seems to work best. It's very difficult when you have an IP. There's lots of different ways you could do it. I mean, obviously the Simpsons has been the kind of almost like a city builder, and it's very similar to the Family Guy has a very similar game. So EA does the Simpsons, and Fox and Tiny Code do the Family Guy game. They've been pretty successful, but it's not the kind of game Wooga would make, at least. They kind of, I guess, a little bit built their reputation on being quite creative. So let's see how. So we're going to go through this. Get a bit more tutorializing again. Swap the line drone, deliver line. What am I doing here then? So that's somewhat more like a power up. Okay, so I match 5 drones to get. So we're kind of seeing this. It's telling me what to do because I'm stupid. Okay, so I got the line drone. So now that one is going to. Good news everyone, catchphrase. So what can I do if I do that one? Is that going to take everything out? Yeah, there we go. So we get kind of starting to see. That's not a match 4, is it? Dumbo. Okay, so I'll do that one. Where's the match 4? Okay. It's always difficult to do. Oh. Okay. Obviously in tutorials like this you shouldn't be made to look too stupid, especially when you're videoing them. There's not a match 4 there yet. Match 4 there. That's going to be a 5. Ooh, little line. So, oh, there we go, that was a big one, wasn't it? Wow, okay. Delivery complete. So the whole point of Futurama, the characters being a intergalactic delivery company. That's why it's all about delivery. The old 3 stars. That's down to Rovio, 3-starring everything. Obviously, the one thing you're not getting here is the sound, which will be IP driven, I'm sure. So the interesting thing before we go into this, going to look at the UI is kind of interesting. So we can see a bit about if you look down the bottom, there's a Facebook Connect, so we can use that. Obviously, everyone uses Facebook to kind of get their friends involved and look at high scores and all that kind of stuff. There's also the Select Booster. Now at the moment, this is so you have to get to a certain level. I'm only level 3, get to level 16, and then unlock these boosters, which will oh, Carlos Fandango. So that's something kind of to build up on. We can see a bit of the target and what it delivers, and right at the very top, there's the kind of traditional way that it's always been with match 3 games. There's a life, so I've got 5 lives. If I can't complete a mission within a certain amount of moves, I'll lose a life. And then there's this soft currency, or maybe hard currency. Let's have a look. Is it going to work? Maybe because I'm not. No, it's greyed out, so it's not. That is equally not available for me. But obviously, you normally spend money to buy some more things, boosters and such like. Create 6 matches to create a bomb drone. Swap the bomb drone for 2 explosive deliveries. Okay, so it just blows everything up around it. Okay, it makes sense. So I guess we're kind of seeing how Wooga has tried to do something a bit different with match 3. I mean, I guess Candy Crush and all those those games have created a massive audience of people who know how to do a certain type of match 3-ing. So it's quite hard to innovate, and obviously kind of the power-up things are the things you innovate on. So how you can do that in that's not match 4, is it? So use the power-up, boom, 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 boom. Oh, making me look really good. I wonder if good news everyone's going to start to get a bit boring after a while. There we go, delivery complete. Boom, boom, boom. So I get my 3 stars again. Makes it look easy, doesn't it? Next. More Bender. So we go. Let's do level 4. I don't have to play too many more of these and kind of know what the situation is going to be. Okay, 7 drones, scratch the prison zone. So I guess it's kind of interesting that again in this tutorial it's kind of going through these different power-ups to register. Where did it go? Okay, so it's going to take everything out of that colour on the map. Boom, boom, boom. Where are we now? Come on, give me a hand. Oh, that one there. Okay. So obviously, though, in this situation, we're very much still in the tutorial. It seemed very easy. That one there. Yeah. I guess the other interesting thing to see will be whether people who like Futurama are the kind of people. I mean, maybe everyone does like match games. It's kind of an easy thing to do, and there's been the casual match stuff like Candy Crush, and there's been the more hardcore like the Puzzle Quest type. So putting a match, I mean, a lot of games that put the kind of matching dynamic in with RPGs and such like. I just guess the biggest thing, I think we all know we're going to put together a good game. They know and they understand match games. It'd just be whether the match dynamic works well with the audience that likes Futurama. That's the big thing for them to kind of not sure worry about, but that's the big kind of unknown in this case. So I think we'll leave it there in terms of this being our first time user experience. I'm not going to play the whole game. We've kind of seen what's going on. We've seen the basics. We've seen pretty polished, as we'd expect from Wooga. Really nice flow, really nice UI from what we've seen. Good use of the license, and a good match game. As much as we can tell from playing 4 levels. Obviously, a lot of it comes down to when you're playing level 101 and whether you're still excited to play level 102. But well done, Wooga, for that. We'll obviously keep playing the game and get a bit further in. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we do these first time user experience videos for a lot of free to play games, and then we also do some more in-depth stuff on monetizer videos as well. So if you subscribe, you won't miss any of those, and hopefully you'll find some new free-to-play mobile games that you maybe otherwise wouldn't have known about, and you might get some enjoyment from, because enjoyment is the name of the game, isn't it? So thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.